Hello, my name is Luke Darracott, and this year, in about a month's time, in April, I'm going to walk the famous Camino de Santiago in the north of Spain. And it goes from a little town called Valles, which is in the Pyrenees, on the east part of the country, all the way along to Santiago de Compostela. And it's a very old pilgrim route, and the people would journey across Spain in order to visit the city of Santiago and the bones of St. James, which are allegedly buried in Santiago. Now I want to do this because I've already written one book about Spain. Here you are, publicity. The sun struck upwards. And this is a trip around the whole of the country, visiting all the different regions. Now, as well as wanting to write another book, I also want to do this Camino because it's the last thing to do in Spain. It's a great walk. So now in my lunch break, I have to go to the Centro Gallego, which is the place relating to Galicia and anything related to Galicia, which is the area where you finish the Camino. I need to go and pick up my bits and bobs and any information I need. So I'm going to do that now in my lunch break and report back immediately.
So here it is in the sunny Madrid, the Centro Gallego. I'll try and get my credencial, my passport.
Okay, so the Centro Gallego, I didn't go on my lunch break, I had to go the next day in the evening because it only opens, this is Spain, only opens for 2 hours every evening, so you have to go and join the rush of people. But I have come back with what I need. So for €2, I mean, I've got a guidebook here which I bought, but for €2 you get this. Ta-da! This is the Camino de Santiago passport or credencial. You can see here it's got a little pretty map of the Camino, the old Camino. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. And then on this side you have, as you can see there, some squares, which is a space where the places you visit can give you a stamp to prove you've been there. So you finish a day in a little town, you go to the hostel, boosh, you get a stamp. Or some people collect them so you can go through a little town and go to a restaurant and you get a stamp. So this is all I need for official stuff, bureaucracy, and now I need to pack my bag. So I'll come up with a packing list and tell you what that is as well. Now, probably no one really cares, but to finish off this introductory video, I have made my packing list. Now, it is interesting, this packing list, I think, because the longer you go for, the less you have to take. Now, I will be walking for a long time, maybe 48 days. The first part is the Camino del Norte, which is 13 days. That's from Santander to Irún. Then the full Camino Frances, which according to the general rules is about 31 days, starting in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France, finishing in Santiago de Compostela. And then finally the epilogue, which is 4 days, which starts in Santiago de Compostela and finishes in Murcia. On average about 25 kilometers a day. Some days are 15, 11 I think one day. Other days are up to 35, 36 kilometers. So the packing list is key. So I've got bag, shorts, trousers, 2 running shirts, 2, maybe 3 pairs of socks, 2, maybe 3 pairs of boxers, a poncho, a rain poncho, a walking jacket, a fleece, flip-flops for the town, sunglasses, a visor, quick-dried towel, phone, camera and chargers, clothes, pins, because I'm going to be washing my own stuff, identification, the passport thing, pen, paper, loo roll, blister pack, medical stuff, painkillers, sleeping bag, toiletries, sun cream, earplugs, waterproof bags, and a whole lot of determination. So that's the packing list. It's actually not very much. They say between 6 and 10 kilograms, but we'll see what happens. You know, probably end up taking a ham or something. So yeah, there you go. Now, this is just another general introduction video, but just before I go, just a quick word about how much you're going to try and do these videos. I'm going to try and do one every couple of days maybe. I don't want to overload people, but on the other hand, the idea is to present this fluid continuum of how the route is progressing. So I know this is a bit scruffy, I'm in my room back in Madrid, but there will be probably 3 types of videos that will all be sent from the north of Spain as it happens. The first type will be almost like a blog, this is what I'm doing, here I am, this is what I've done with images and videos. The second one will be sort of peculiarities or oddities that I noticed. There's for example, there's a monastery you can stay in for free overnight with the monks, that kind of palaver. Third type, which might be the more difficult for me to do, at least from the beginning, will be the more introspective ones, how one changes on the route, this kind of thing. How, yeah, thoughts and feelings, and me weeping in front of the camera like Ewan McGregor or some travel program. So, I'm going to sign off now, and I hope you follow the videos, and I will see you on the north coast of Spain in a month.